Huwag mo sasayangin ang oras ng opisina natin. It appears that this delivery was done during the time of Speaker Lord Velasco. That picture that was put in the affidavit was done during the time of Speaker Lord Velasco. What you see here is really a manipulation of facts to make it appear that that was done, but actually they were playing the timelines, and this is one timeline that they played with, that this happened before the term of President Marcos.
So is it safe to say, with your revelations, yung pag-deliver yung maleta during the time?
Duterte time definitely yung isang na-point out sa akin, nag-inform sa akin. There was a delivery done in of the 18 Marines, supposedly the joint affidavit of the 18 Marines, pointed to a delivery to one of the Congress persons, one of the congressmen or congresswomen. But when we investigated that angle, it appears that this delivery was done during the time of Speaker Lord Velasco. That picture that was put in the affidavit was done during the time of Speaker Lord Velasco. So it's not an entirely accurate depiction of even pictures. What you see here is really a manipulation of facts to make it appear that that was done, but actually they were playing the timelines, and this is one timeline that they played with, that this happened before the term of President Marcos. Some of them, at least, one picture that was used in the affidavit would show us that it was done during the time of Lord Velasco as Speaker of the House. At least that's one of them. I'm not talking about the others, but there was one picture there that was put in the affidavit that was actually taken before we assumed office. Maleta na dineliver sa isang tao. Ang report sa amin, pera yun naman. Oh, pero yung report niya, it was delivered during that time. So, you're talking about something happening before 2022. Ano ito? I have reason to believe that Mike Defensor was called to task already by people concerned with that picture that was shown. Well, he was instrumental in putting together the affidavit. I think we all know that. He's not denying it anyway. I'll find out again, but it's a very reliable person telling me that that picture was taken before, during the time that Lord Velasco was still the Speaker of the House. So there was a delivery of money already at that time. Same experience. Same experience, yes. But we're still looking for the individual affidavits based on personal knowledge of all of them. At it's so important. Mahalaga po yan na yung sinasabi ng bawat isang lumagda dyan ay sarili nilang kaalaman. Hindi sa narinig nila o nabasa nila sa kanilang chat group. Kasi may chat group yung mga yan eh. Ang problema, marami hong lumabas sa affidavit na akala mo lahat sila nandun. Pero alam naman natin na hindi maaari mangyari yun. At 18 tao lagi ang kasama sa bawat pagkilos na naroon, tila hindi naman ito tugma sa normal na katotohanan.
Sir, may we confirm yung yung sinasabi nila na these 18 alleged Marines were summoned by the Office of the Ombudsman?
Oh, I think that our investigators, fact-finding natin, fact-finding already summoned them. Kasi nga, ba't di ka mo kami ng 18 kayo pipirma? Kaya kakausapin namin, tatanungin namin kayo sa lahat ng inyong pinirmahan. Diba? Yan nga, magsasabit ka ng dokumento dito, panindigan mo. Huwag mo sasayangin ang oras ng opisina namin. Kaya dapat, panindigan nyo lahat. Tsaka, ilagay nyo yung detalye ng bawat isang tao kung saan siya kasama. Kasi sabihin natin, there were 200 deliveries or 100 deliveries. Kasama ba siya sa 100 deliveries? Hindi siya nawala kahit minsan? Pero tinatanong natin dito. Eh marami dyan. Siguro nakatatlong delivery, naka-apat, naka-5, pero hindi 100. Pero sinasabi noon, 100 magkakasama silang lahat. Pag pumirma ka, lumaga ka sa affidavit na yun. Eh di ba dapat yan, personal knowledge? Kaya yun ang gusto natin malaman. Lilinawin lang natin. Kasi, ang hinahabol natin dito yung kamalian pa rin. The act itself is still what we're after. Siyempre, gusto natin malaman talaga kung ano nangyari. Not to find fault on anybody, but to know if somebody can vouch for every action. Kung sino talaga ang pwede naragot. Sabihin natin, delivery sa isang bahay. Sino-sino yung kasama sa delivery sa bahay na yun, sa gate na yun. Kasi, ganun talaga ang pag-iimbestiga. Hindi pwede kung general statements lang na sabi-sabi, sama-sama ang lahat. You're talking about serious allegations that have to be testified to by the actual people who witnessed the act.
Sir, knowing that the information na bigay na ng timelines, paano sila
Ano pa rin? We will still ask them about their own personal knowledge. We will ask them about every detail. Kaya nga huwag nagsabit ka na ganyan dito sa amin, panindigan mo kung sasayangin ang oras, dapat sa panindigan mo. Yun naman ang gusto natin mangyari.
So is it safe to say, with your revelations, yung pag-deliver yung maleta during the testing?
Duterte time, definitely yung isa ron. Yung isang na-point out sa akin, nag-inform sa akin.
Para sa no po yung
At yung pa rin yun.
So, bakit? Saan lugar?
Hindi ako sigurado eh. Somewhere in that zone.
During ICC?
Hindi. Wala pang ICC doon. Yung delivery na yun was before June 30, 2022. Yan, pupuruan pa natin yung detalye. Pero minsan kasi, pagka gano'n ang kanilang sistema, talagang alam mo talaga wholesale na to eh. Alam talaga wholesale na nangyayari na parang yun. Kung mali-mali ito yung pera, di ba?
Source mo ba?
Basta marami tayong source. Nagkaling tayo rin eh. Di ba? We came from there. I was a congressman during that, at that time. Kaya hindi naman ako magtataka kung gano'n nga ang nangyari.
Sir, you mentioned kanina na si Mike Defensor was asked, diba, para ayusin niya.
Oo, meron na lumapit yan ang defensor ko sa picture there. Sino tanongin siya kung sino yun? He might want to tell you.
Sir, gaano kataas itong taong ito? Ano yung figura niya sa politika?
Congress.
Congressman.
Member of Congress.
Influential, mataas ang posisyon.
Ano ba naman yun? Information. Okay?
Hanggang ngayon, sir?
Basta. Ayun na.
Sitting pa rin, sir?
Basta, dyan lang yun. Malalaman nyo naman yan. You ask my defensor.
External algorithm of fraudulence. Ibig sabihin po yung investigation ninyo dun sa litigation, focus muna dun sa identity nila, hindi muna dun sa mga pinangalanan.
Hindi, ano yan eh. Ang unang-una, bago ko kumilos sa isang affidavit, dapat magtanong ka muna ng tanong tungkol sa affidavit. Kasi dapat ma-ascertain mo muna yung facts eh. Eh paano ka magtatanong ba? Paano ka mag-iimbestiga ng tao kung balibag yung kung balibag yung affidavit eh. Kaya gusto natin, malaman natin na hindi pwedeng balibag tapos tanggapin natin ng hook, line, and sinker lahat. Eh, sa ano pa na nga, sa pagkakataon na 18 yung pumirma sa isang affidavit na mga pangyayari na umaabot ng mahigit o halos 3 taon, eh baka naman maraming magic masyado yan. Kaya kailangan malaman natin lahat ng detalye. Kung sino talaga ang mapapatunay sa bawat detalye na binigay sa isang affidavit. Hindi pwedeng 18 kayo, tapos nagkwentuhan kayo sa may lahat kayo, bibig ng affidavit. Hindi mo pwedeng ang affidavit ikwento eh. Dapat yan yung talaga naranasan mo at nasaksihan mo. Ang paglalagay ng affidavit, pagiging saksihan sa pangyayari. Hindi ito magiging receiver ng chismis sa isang chat room. Hindi pwede yun.
Sir, yung pag-summon sa kanila ng ombudsman, kailangan po ba may hawak na sila ng DD sa nila?
Not necessarily. Kung gusto nila we will just ask them questions. Oo. Tatanungin sila tungkol sa bawat detalye nun, ng affidavit na yun. So magkaroon na sila ngayon. Kung gusto nilang talagang aminin lahat, na kanila lahat yun, na sila talaga yung nandun sa bawat pagkakataon. Di ba? Kung aakuin nila ang lahat ng pangyayari doon.
Sir, kailan po ninyo sila sinama?
Hindi ko alam ang ating may sabihin na ba tayo?
Sir, we're waiting for your individual.
Yun, kasi dinirect namin na ano eh, na magsabit ng individual affidavits. Di ba? Para naman fair. Fairness lang naman yan eh. Hindi ka pwede magtago sa isang grupo. Lahat kayo na nandun, meron kayong pananagutan.